Today I want you to consider your life and its effect on other people, the way you've touched individuals. If you were to die today, how would they remember you? As a tyrant or as a savior? The Greeks said, what you do in life echoes in eternity. So you have to make an impact on the world. Don't just let life happen.
Can we save the irredeemable? This question may seem like a paradox. After all, how can we save someone who is considered unforgivable? Someone who has committed heinous crimes, caused untold pain and suffering, and left a trail of destruction in their wake? How can we justify saving a villain when their very existence threatens everything we hold dear? Nowhere is this question more evident than in the dynamic between Deku and Shigaraki in the series My Hero Academia. Deku is a hero who is driven by an unquenchable desire to save others, even those who have hurt him in the past. This drive is what makes him truly worthy of inheriting the power of One for All, the ability to stand up against evil and save the innocent, but also the agency to look at that evil and wonder if they need saving too. Saving a villain could look very different given the circumstance. I could list 1,000 different ways it could be written. I could go over what saving someone fundamentally means and why that definition is important to understand this type of discussion. But really, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters when it comes to this question is who we are asking. And in this case, we are asking a kid whose drive to save others eclipses all common understanding. So, let's ask.
Maybe I still would have had to fight. Maybe not. Shigaraki killed so many innocent people. He hurt those I care about. But still, One for All isn't a power meant to do harm. It's a power meant to save.
I don't know what I should do next, that's true. And I get that the only way to stop him might be to kill him, but...
I want to save that little kid!
Here we have Tomura Shigaraki, a villain whose actions are far and gone irredeemable. He has caused untold suffering and death, and his very existence threatens the safety and security of the world. It would be easy to write him off as a monster beyond reason. The writing even shows us the strength of his will. It practically screams at the reader that this is what Shigaraki wants to do. His own actions, his own free will, his own liberation. A lot of people would consider this a lost cause. But to make this distinction, in my opinion, would be to miss the point of Deku's heroism. Shigaraki may be irredeemable. He has killed, he has destroyed, and he has done so with his own agency. But to Deku, it makes no difference when it comes to wanting to save him. Being irredeemable, being a monster, a killer, a villain, it just doesn't matter. At the end of the day, to Deku, whether someone can be saved is irrelevant to whether he wants to save them or not. And more often than not, if he sees someone who looks like they need saving, he's going to try. Saving a villain doesn't always mean redemption. It doesn't always mean a happy ending. It may not mean forgiveness, or that the villain will ever become a good person and make up for their past actions. But the act of trying to save a villain, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds, speaks to the core of what being a hero is all about. And in a lot of ways, it defines Deku as a character. The idea that any person, no matter how far they have fallen or how monstrous their actions have become, may need saving. Whatever saving means, it doesn't matter, because no matter what he's going to try, he's going to want to save them. Whether it be lunging toward a slug monster to help his bully hours after he was told to kill himself, or diving to help Shigaraki mere moments after watching his loved ones get ripped apart right in front of him. In the end, it might just be a simple act of acknowledgement. Acknowledging the pain they've gone through, understanding what brought them this far, sympathy, empathy, responding to a cry for help, reaching out a hand. Maybe saving the irredeemable is impossible, but what makes Deku so special to me, as a character and as an archetype, is that he doesn't let that stop him from trying. If anything, it fuels him even more.